the Dream Team break it down to the melody of Gilligan's Island about 4 minutes into the song, and I was like, "Oh, this is so white boy rap," even though they weren't white boys.
No.
They were, yeah. Did you see the cover? It's very Miami Vice-ish. They're both wearing their Panama hats.
It was a Snake Puppy, Chris Snake Puppy Wilson, and Rudy Pardee.
All right, he was ready to party.
Very good. Good, Dave.
Yeah, thanks.
So, do you remember they had another hit after, well, I guess hit loosely coined, Rockberry Jam. Rockberry Jam? Do you remember that one?
No, I don't. Was that
I remembered it after. Definitely not as good, not as catchy, not as
okay.
not as not what do you call it? Not as like anthemic
Okay.
as LA Dream Team is in the house. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, if you have any power stories to, from some of these songs that we're going to talk about, then feel free to.
Yeah.
throw
No,
that.
they didn't jump out at me as power, but I will.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna blurt it out.
Yeah. So anyway, it was kind of an interesting time for K Rock, and rap was just breaking as well. I mean, there were a lot of great songs in 1986 that K Rock didn't play. They could have gone in that direction, I think. And just them playing LA Dream Team is in the house. They could have gone to play some Eric B and Rakim, or Biz Markie. Now, I think Biz Markie would have been great. I don't know. Run DMC, of course, we're breaking big.
Yeah. Beastie Boys.
Yeah, don't get me started. Beastie Boys were eventually played on K Rock. I think they were. I think next year we'll probably get into some Beastie Boys. But there was, even DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, I think could have been played on K Rock. But I didn't see them at all. They were not on this 86 playlist, which they could have been.
Yeah, I think so. Also because it's a novelty.
Yeah, well, that's the 106.7 song is usually reserved for the novelty song. And so that's why that is where it is. And we won't see anything else. I think we will see Run DMC on this list as we count up the hits, count down the hits. But we will not see any hip hop on this list.
No, that is definitely not where K Rock was moving at the time.
No, which is kind of unfortunate. But there is more dancey stuff. I guess they're finding their own niche, possibly.
You say unfortunate. I don't know that I find it to be unfortunate because I rather like partial to a lot of the bands that are going to show up here on 1986.
Sure, but I think there could have been a spot. As we talk about a lot of these songs, like, well, there could have been a spot for a Biz Markie in there. There could have been an Ice-T song.
That's true. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's an interesting. I like that they played it. I don't like that it was kind of like, oh, this is a novelty song. This is just something that will disappear eventually. This all by the wayside. This rap thing is just kind of a novelty. So I think that was the attitude that they probably took at the time.
Yes. As an aside, was this ever played at a sport was this played at Laker games or?
It feels like it should, like because Magic Johnson's sneaker that he endorsed was LA Gear, if you remember that.
Oh my God.
Remember LA Gear shoes, and I think that might have been something. I really don't know, but it feels like the Dream Team had a part of it. It was all like this Miami Vice look, and the LA Gear shoes. I'm sure you wore LA Gear shoes to
Camp Beverly Hills. I did with slouchy socks, high top LA Gears, and slouchy socks or leg warmers.
Yeah. All right. That's a look. There you go.
That was definitely a look.
Yeah. So and LA Dream Team was part of that, probably.
We're in the